Hi guys, I'm Noko. Today we're having fun working on flattening our abs, strengthening those abdominal muscles. We're also engaging the shoulders, and I also include some low back exercises. This sequence can be used different ways. You can just work it by itself as its own workout. You can include it at the end of your yoga flow, or if you go to the gym, this could be part of your workout. Or you can even take each exercise separately and maybe you work on those exercises. You can include them in another practice, whether it's yoga or any other training. As always, there is no expectation, no judgment on what you will be doing today. It's always based on what your body is ready to do. We all have different levels, and maybe today you're not going to do the full sequence non-stop. It's fine to pause the video, rest for 15-30 seconds and start again. Until you build up, you keep doing it frequently until you get stronger, and eventually you'll be able to do it non-stop. You'll need your mat. It's a good idea to be close to a wall. We're going to use the wall, and 2 small towels. Optional is the block. Start on all fours, just a few cat and cow. Prepare the spine and the wrist. I also like to make circles around the wrist, warming up the wrist and other side. Next one is the mountain sliders. Okay, so what we're gonna do first is use the towels, place them on one end of your mat. I'm gonna fold my mat to make sure that it's still in the camera, but you don't have to fold your mat. I'm gonna start by doing what I call some mountain sliders. We get in a push-up position here, and then we're just gonna bring our knees in as fast as possible. The modified option would be on the forearms. Now you want to be careful that you don't kick your knees into the ground. So you may have to lift your hips a little bit. Okay, so let's start with that. Let's do 10 times each leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, we'll come back to that. Moving on to the side plank. So the modified option is to be careful, the couch is crazy today. Modified option is to have your bottom knee bent, and we lift the top leg. For all those exercises, make sure you press your belly in, ribs in. We're going to work on the oblique, so the side muscle. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale, really slide your hand under your armpit as far back as possible. A few more times. Now, if you want the full challenge, you can extend both legs. Same thing. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Go as far as you can under your armpit. Let's do 2 more. And 1. Good. Knees down. Split the elbows down here. Tucking the toes under. Lifting the knees. Dolphin, hold it there. Breathe. Let's bend the knees, hands on the mat, tucking the toes under, lifting the knees, hold it there. Breathe. Let's take a deep breath in, exhaling back, pushing the chest to the thighs, inhaling shoulders to center, exhaling back, inhaling center, exhaling back, inhaling center, Last time. Hold it center. Knees down on your stomach. So this is where we're gonna work on the lower back. Feet together, reaching the hands into your back. Lifting the shoulders, hold it there. And try to engage your leg muscles, kneecaps lifted. And legs up. And down. And up. And down. And up. And down. Up and hold, lifting the chest a little bit more. A little bit more, really feeling your fingers reaching towards your feet. And feet down, hands next to the chest. Exhaling, child pose. So child pose is really the time to let go of everything, just relaxing. Inhaling up, preparing for the mountain sliders. So again, you may either scoop back into your mat. I'm gonna fold my mat. Option to get into your forearms or into your hands. Same thing 10 times on each side. Ready? And in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And from here, feet together, walking the hands back and forward. Now be careful here, you want to avoid dropping your hips here. I'd rather you have the hips a little bit higher than the shoulders than the other way. Squeeze your legs, squeeze your butt, walking back and forward. And knees down and child. Breathe. So we're gonna move into the other side for the modified side plank. I want to face you, so I'll switch side, but you can maintain the same side. Again, modified position. You have your hands falling directly underneath your shoulder. Bottom knee on the mat. Top leg up. I'm gonna keep my legs slightly forward so I don't get attacked by the cat. Arm up and sweep your hands underneath your armpit and up. Keep going. Now those of you who have it in your practice to challenge yourself can cross your legs. Same thing, hips pushing up here. We don't want to sink in, trying to push the hips up, rib cage lifted and under. Let's do 5. So if you're on your knee, bottom knee down, keep going. 2 more. Good. And again here, cat and cow. Inhaling cow. Exhaling cat. You can keep facing the same direction. I'm going to face front. On our stomach again. Feet together. Try to lift your belly off. Imagine you lifting your belly off the mat. Extending right arm up, left leg up. Hold. And down and up. Switching side. Don't really have to go far. What you want to avoid is bouncing or jerking. You want to keep moving smoothly up and down. 1 more. And exhaling cat. Inhaling cow. Let's keep the tailbone stacked between the knees and walking the hands forward. And walking the hands back. Okay, again here we're gonna slide the feet back. So I'm folding my mat once again. We don't have to do that. So we're gonna walk back with the hands, feet together. From here, kind of in a down facing dog position, slide your legs back. Contract your abs, pull your feet, and down, and pull. And maybe you just move this. That's okay. As you get stronger, you'll be able to move your feet closer to your hands. 2 more. 1 more. And let's walk the hands back. Keeping the feet together. Check your hips. They may start swinging side to side. Really feel your belly lifting up to the spine, ribs squeezing together. So it's a lot of work. Okay, it doesn't look like nothing, but it's a lot of work. 1 more. And exhaling cat. Inhaling cow. Exhaling child. Rest. Slow down the breath. For the next one, it's a good idea to bring your mat close to a wall. So I'll let you do this, then we can meet again in down face, in child pose. Inhaling up. Exhaling down facing dog. Inhaling, drawing the right leg out. Exhaling, curling the knee, pulling the foot all the way through. Preparing for warrior 1. Inhaling up into warrior 2. This is where you want to be against the wall. Triangle, so both knees extended, hips, shoulders against the wall. I'm going to ask you to squeeze your waist here so you really feel which muscles are working. Press your belly in, belly button in towards the spine, ribs squeezing in together, and squeeze your waist here as you bring your hip back. And just bring your shoulder down, sliding your top shoulder against the wall. And you should feel your muscles engaging here. So you can choose to remain right here. If you want to engage a little bit more strength, arm up or even across. I'm going to come up, inhaling, exhaling. Keep sliding this shoulder against the wall. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling down, hold it there. If you want to challenge yourself, you can extend both arms. And releasing into a runner's lunge, back into our mat. Right arm up, twist. Hold. And down facing dog. Inhaling plank. Exhaling down facing dog. Extending the other leg out. Inhaling, pulling the knee in. Runner's lunge. Twist. Hold. Let's place both hands inside. Walking the hands between the legs. Feel free to bend your knees if needed. Left hand under the chin, right arm up, twist. Slowly switching side. So with my bottom hand, I really press against the floor, trying to lift my chest. And walking both hands across the right leg, runner's lunge. Into down facing dog. Drawing the left leg out again. And pulling the knee in all the way across. Again, if you're using the wall, you want to be against the wall here. Inhaling, warrior 1. Exhaling, warrior 2. Preparing for a triangle against the wall, we extend both legs. Squeezing the waist, pushing the back hip. We keep the top shoulder against the wall. And reaching down with the left arm. Inhaling center. Exhaling down. It's not really about going down with the hand as we usually do with the triangle. It's really about working your oblique. Other option is to have one arm extended, keeping the top shoulder against the wall. Last one, I'm going to hold it down. Option to have one arm extended or both arms. And runner's lunge on the mat again. Twist. Both hands inside. Place the back knee on the mat. Elbows down. Or you can, the other option would be to keep the elbows extended. You could even have your hands or your elbows on the block. Here you can be right here, or elbows on the block, or down. Hold. Extending the arms if your arms are bent. Back knee lifted. Runner's lunge. Walking your block to the other side. Standing straddle. Opening the chest. Walking to the other side. Same thing on this side. Hands on the block. Or elbows on the block. Or even on the mat. Hold it right there. Releasing the block, extending the elbows if your elbows are bent. Feet together, knees together. Exhaling. Cat, feel the stretch, hold it in. Chin tucking under, tailbone forward. Back to center. Preparing for down facing dog. Extending left leg up. Inhaling, plank. Pulling the knee as far forward as you can. Maybe it's right here, that's fine. And then you want to slide down and as high as you can. And down. If you need to get on your knee, that's fine too. You can do the same thing. Let's slide up and down. Two more. Go as high as you can. Down, up and hold. And feet together. Child pose. Breathe. So I like to lift my wrist, go a bit deeper into the shoulders, but that's just an option. Working on the other side. Tucking the toes under, down facing dog, extending the right leg. Inhaling plank. Remember, you can always place this knee down. Pulling the knee as far forward to the elbow as possible. Sliding down and as far up as you can. Do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And down facing dog. Breathe. And knees on the mat. Let's sit up, legs crossed. And let's just relax forward. Again, deepening the breath. Option to extend the arms forward. Slowly walking the hands back. And one hand across the opposite knee. Inhale, lift, exhale, twist. Back to center, knees together. I like to open the chest, stretch the abs a little bit. And crossing the other leg forward, rolling the shoulders down. Again, relaxing. If you need a block under your forehead, that's an option. Feel comfortable extending both arms. And rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae. One hand on the opposite knee, Inhaling, lengthening the spine. Exhaling, twist. Inhaling, let's lift a little bit more. Exhaling, twist a little bit deeper. Back to center. Let's finish with one back bend. You can start with your hands right here, and maybe you just open the chest and you may feel the stretch. That's fine right here for you. If you want to engage the neck, should not feel any discomfort. If you want to engage the hips, that's another option. And back to center. Once again, thank you for watching and for choosing to spend time with me today. If you are consistent, eventually you will see results. Doesn't mean that you have to do the whole flow at one time. You can just pick one exercise and include it in one of your at the end of your yoga routine. Namaste.